Hello guys, so today we're doing the first stream. It will be, I don't know how many minutes it will be until my one comes back, so let's get started. Here we go, let's kick off the video now.
Don't like sharing your pint? Then share the new Scoopapalooza.
Old Navy.
Prices are blowing up, except on Kayak. Get cheaper flights this summer on Kayak. Search now.
Looking for a meal deal that walks the walk? At Logan's Roadhouse, we got a real deal on a real meal. Choose a heart.
To our National Weather Service chat session, and that new tornado warning now has been expanded to the north to include the cities of Keene and also up Highway 174 all the way to Joshua. You folks are now under a tornado warning. You could be in the direct path of this dangerous mile-wide tornado that has caused destruction in Johnson County and also in Hood County. Jen, anything new from our?
Yeah, with this just in from the National Weather Service, the circulation has weakened, which is what we're seeing right now on the velocities that we've been looking at. Once again, it's weakened as it's headed towards downtown Cleburne, but that's not necessarily meaning that this storm is done. In fact, the National Weather Service thinks that there's a new circulation that could likely form north of the Rio Vista area, where that previous circulations continue to include. So this is not over. Just because we're seeing some slight weakening here doesn't mean this storm is done. In fact, we could see once again that cycling of the storms as it continues to move towards the Cleburne area.
We can only hope. We can only hope that that's happening. Hope that this tornado is weakening as it's moving through Cleburne here. But again, if we do see a new tornado, it would most likely form to the southeast of this circulation. And that's essentially what happens with these storms. The inflow with these storms gets literally cut off and the tornado lopes out, and then you see a new tornado form. But these are live pictures now from a chaser in Cleveland here. And obviously, all we're seeing from this vantage point are just some flashing lights, the flickering of lightning, the heavy rain that continues to come down there, and perhaps some hail off in the distance. But this was.
Here we go.
southeast and took a sharp turn to the north toward Cleburne. When it did that, we had 80-mile-an-hour winds reported at the hospital. We've had reports of folks, I believe, south of the city limits that had roofs off of their homes literally torn off. The National Weather Service, though, says that this tornado circulation is weakening, and they believe that a new tornado circulation could form a little bit farther to the south and east. But if you live anywhere from Cleburne south towards Rio Vista into the Parker area here, you need to be on guard here. You need to be taking shelter in your tornado safe shelter. Again, the circulation doesn't look quite as strong as it did 5 or 10 minutes ago. This may be a sign that the tornado is weakening now over Cleburne, but still fully capable of doing damage and being a threat to life and property, as it now appears to be circulating very close to the city of Cleveland. Anything new at all from the chat session, Jen?
Dan, we're getting reports from emergency managers that sirens are once again sounding in Cleburne, and there's heavy damage reported near Chaucer and Browning in that area. Heavy damage reported. But besides that, the National Weather Service still reiterating that that circulation has weakened as it's moved off to the north towards Cleburne. So while it is good news, Dan, like you said, we're still concerned that maybe some new circulation could form to the south of Cleburne once again.
Absolutely. It does appear to be that the circulation is weakening. Boy, it's really, really good sign. We don't want you to let your guard down, though. Stay in your tornado safe shelter there in Cleburne. Stay there in Cleburne. If you live anywhere around that area, we want you to be taking cover, and don't assume that this tornado has lifted or has weakened. It still very well could be on the ground there, but this is an encouraging sign. It's
Dan,
not as well organized as it was.
Dan, real quick here. In fact, I'm seeing this on the velocities here. Another area of circulation starting to move just south of Cockrell Hill. You're seeing confirmation there from the National Weather Service that they're watching this area. Here, I'm going to go ahead and circle this for you. Just south, once again, of Cockrell Hill, within the past few minutes, this area of circulation is something to be concerned about, because, Dan, as you can see, this is headed to the north and to the east, which would put it to near the Oak Cliff area if this continued to intensify over the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, and again, what we're showing here, these reds and greens, the green indicating motion towards the radar, which is located south of Fort Worth. The red indicating motion away. So we are seeing a circulation here.
Dan, now a tornado warning for Dallas County. That's until 10:15 p.m. The National Weather Service detecting a storm capable of producing a tornado near Cockrell Hill, moving east and north at about 15 miles per hour. So no confirmation that what we're seeing right now on the velocities is in fact a tornado on the ground, but an area of concern. Also continuing that tornado warning for Corral and Hamilton until 9:45 for another 15 minutes. So that's a different area there.
Yep. We are talking about here is the intersection of Interstate 20 and 67. It is about 2 to 3 miles north of there that we are seeing this tornadic circulation here. Here you can see where 67 and 35E intersect here. Just south of Cockrell Hill, just to the southwest of Oak Cliff, is our very latest tornado signature. And Jen, if you would, go ahead and put the reflectivity back on here, because I think if we do, we're going to see, there you go, a lot of things. And we believe that this tornadic circulation, or potential, we should say potential tornadic circulation, is heading off to the northeast. And that is why Dallas County now has been placed under a tornado warning again. Let's go ahead and show that circulation one more time if we can. Jen, and give folks, there it is. Here is downtown Dallas, and there's the circulation just to the south of Cockrell Hill, heading off to the northeast at about a 15 to 20 mile per hour clip. So it is heading in the general direction of downtown Dallas. Again, This is not a confirmed tornado, but rather it is radar showing strong rotation that could lead to a tornado literally at any minute here.
And Dan, we're getting reports. I know that we've been talking over the past couple of months about that new radar program, CASA, with the smaller, more powerful tornadoes that do a smaller area. Those radars are indicating that that circulation in Dallas County is located near the intersection of Cockrell Hill Road and Heist. And that circulation has shifted north to Cockrell Hill Road and Illinois Avenue. So this, unlike the Cleburne storm that's headed off to the south and to the east, this one is headed to the north and to the east. So a different path with this one.
Yeah, I'm going to do a storm track on this, Jen, here, and just to give folks a rough estimated time of arrival. It's traveling off to the north at close to 20 miles an hour. So based on that, live anywhere from Cockrell Hill on up through downtown Dallas, up towards the Park Cities. You need to be taking shelter now.
Yeah, so people, the downtown Dallas, north and uptown, that whole area, you need to be seeking shelter at this moment. The good news is with the other.
Well,
right now might be. Let's turn off the spotter network and turn off the tornado watches. And let's zoom into the storm. Let me turn off the severe thunderstorm watch. And I'm going to try, that's fine. Let me turn off the warning. All right, this storm right here is possible of producing a tornado, so let's slow it down. And frame, see it right there? Frame, stop. Back, forth, back, forth, back. This is what the storms looked like earlier in the Fort Worth metro. Okay, so this is what they looked like earlier. You can see the clip right here. You can see another clip right here.
Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions. usually about 5 guys make.
Look, this is south of Granbury. Pecan plantations.
Everyone is welcome on Depop. Whatever your stock, there's someone who wants to buy it. List your clothes in minutes. Hey,
That is disruption that is almost incomprehensible to explain.
Governor Perry toured the disaster zone after 6 people were killed in Wednesday night's devastating tornado outbreak. Right now, all the homes in the Ranchos Brazos neighborhood in Granbury have been deemed unlivable. The governor promised the people there that the town will be rebuilt. And as the road
Okay, we're gonna try
The guy jumps out and he's got an assault weapon in his hand.
There was a lot of gunfire, a lot of it.
As soon as the shooting started, I felt it.
An accused child sex predator chooses violence over court, blasting away in downtown Granbury. But before police brought him down, he shot a deputy and an officer.
Pray for the best outcome possible.
the news leader, broadcasting for all North Texas. Fox 4 News starts now.
That gunman was wearing body armor and had a semi-automatic rifle and a lot of ammunition with him, but didn't have anything dangerous on the clock.
I'm Maurice Tinsley. One deputy critically injured. A police officer's injury is less severe. Good evening, I'm Maurice Tinsley. 2 gun battles in Granbury left a sheriff's deputy and a police officer wounded and the gunman dead. All of this happened within a matter of minutes this morning. 2 different locations in Granbury, 45 minutes southwest of Fort Worth. We have updated information a short time ago from investigators, and Laurie Berger is first in Granbury at the Foot Sheriff's Department. Laurie.
Well, Paris, all of this left people wondering from the very beginning, why? Why did this happen? And it turns out that the gunman, Ricky Don McComas, was due in court today in Johnson County.
Thank you.
Good evening. As night fell to the west of Fort Worth, Texas last night, they say they could feel that charge in the air. People knew bad weather was coming. They didn't know how bad. It turns out at its height, the storm system was visible from space down to the circulation of one tornado just minutes before it dropped down and was reported on the ground. One of a dozen tornadoes to strike last night, some of them producing the most severe and damaging winds on Earth. The death toll has been growing as some of the missing have been found. NBC Gabe Gutierrez starts us off from Granbury, Texas.
Granbury, Texas.
Has been in the trucking business since 1906. Mac has been.
Beginning the weekend just a little bit, but you might get some 50-mile-per-hour winds with that backward sea bow that is pushing across the area. Here's the broad picture of that. It's part of a cluster of storms. That area, South Central, you can see that all it's been there, centered just over the western market. A tornado warning has been issued for your area. Washington and Oregon by Saturday, that and Sunday weekend, that may become a severe player again for an even bigger severe weather outbreak. So here in the satellite picture that shows the highest cloud tops in oranges and reds and browns, you can see this evening how we went from a sunny day to an explosion of thunderstorms from South Central Oklahoma to the north central parts of Texas, and we will miss from some of those storms. So we'll have to calm down a little bit. Sometimes these Mexican upper levels that are not near cold allow things to calm down a little bit during the evening hours. We hope that's the case. At any rate, you get one of those tornado warnings. That's what I
Just issued safe place if you've got a tornado warning, accident, at least we have spots associated with this storm. Take a look at the latest picture on the radar. Look at that storm. That's right, and it's moving very slowly off to the east. And if you're just looking at this, it makes on the south side of Fort Worth as it comes in. So if you are north of Fort Worth, you are in the clear. South of Fort Worth, you are not in the clear. Please get ready to seek shelter immediately. I'm joining us on the phone right now. We have plenty of chasers out there on these supercells right now. And Daniel saw, he's here slowing down Texas north of this area. And we were looking at your location, Daniel, and you're very close to where the possible tornado is.
From what I can tell, if anyone sits in the area, obviously take the so within that film, it is really hard to see. There were following that
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for your area.
the back of this side, back into the RFC. The main core of the RFC, as he's coming into the storm, he's flipping around the house, very large tail, heading to the storm. Something to be advised, along with very strong winds.
And Daniel, and forgive me if you mentioned this a few minutes ago. Have you seen a funnel cloud with this or tornado with this supercell?
You know, it's so the open market itself, it's little words. A lot of why, but nothing very specific that would be parts of the funnel. But there's definitely some wall barrels that you can rotate in quite fastly, but not a traditional funnel or tornado as one would say. But I've been a few times that have a reach so no doubt I'm up to the made. So I made that.
Great. Thank you so much, Daniel, for joining us, and stay safe on your chase. We want to switch over to a look at Hamilton, Texas. Our first, a new warning now just coming in. Our burst system really lighting up this evening as we continue to watch tornado warnings be issued for parts of Texas. This is now for Hood and Johnson County in Texas. You have that tornado warning in effect until 9 o'clock Central Time. So if you live in Hood or Johnson County, including the cities of Granbury, Old Trail Shores, De Cordova. These areas you want to be seeking your safe place, your shelter right away, because we have seen some very dangerous storms out there. We'll be back with more, and Dr. Greg Forbes in the house as well.
This performance moment was brought to you by Bridgestone. Bridgestone, your journey, our passion.
Right here demonstrating the shape of its goal with Bridgestone's fuel efficient and copious tires. Please invite.
Yo que yo that's alright. Once again, once it's done aquí. Oh, okay. Alright, so entry, so see you later. Yeah.